Hi guys, Jurassic Junkie here, and today I shall be doing a review of Max the Curse of the Brotherhood for the Xbox One. So what is Max and the Curse of the Brotherhood? Well, it's a platformer game, but has a great game dynamic by having a pen that you can draw in parts of the world. Now this isn't a case of just drawing in random objects, you can pull in vines, control water, and even use it to fire objects at enemies. So let's dive in then and go with originality and storyline, and for that I'm going to have to give it an 8. Let's just say the story was borrowed from Labyrinth, where that you have an annoying brother and you wish he was sent away, and a strange creature from another world does that for you. And instantly you regret doing so and embark on a mission to get your brother back. But I'm going to give this an 8 here because the originality of this game is so refreshing. I do enjoy platformers, but I find quite a lot of them repetitive where it's jump over blocks or move objects. Whereas Max brings in this great new dynamic of having a pen where you can draw in and raise elements in your scene. So, the question is, does it look nice? Well, let's go to graphics and art direction, where I'm going to give this a 9. Now this game just looks glorious from start to finish, and the thing that I enjoy is it looks great to look at just on screen, but it really shows itself off when there's cutscenes that you can go up close and you can really see the level of detail on the characters. To top this off, the lighting is perfect in this game as well. There's a few moments where I was actually in dark caves and I couldn't see anywhere, and I had to use the pen to light up my way, and the light being cast on all the rocks and everything like that just shows how polished this game actually is. So that moves to gameplay and mechanics, and for that I'm going to give it an 8. Now the pen system works absolutely brilliantly. For some reason I've read some reviews saying that the pen doesn't always work or it's quite hard to use, and to that I just simply say nonsense, it's perfect. There's never been a time where I've gone, oh, I've not been able to draw it in, or I've not been able to convey my actions that I want via the controller. So the best way to put it is it just works. And there's several different things you can do with the pen. As you progress through the actual story, you'll start to unlock different powers for your pen. So let's move on to fun and entertainment, and for that I have to give it a 9. I was entertained all the way along through playing this game, mainly because it is quite a challenging game at times. It starts off very simple, explaining how to actually use the pen, and as you progress through the game it becomes more and more challenging, and it's a perfect difficulty ramp. There's definitely a few parts where I've actually stopped, looked at the screen, had to scratch my head thinking, how do I do this one? So it is a very rewarding challenge. So that brings us to the last section then, replay value, and for that I'm going to have to give it a 5. Now this is the only part of the game that I'm going to give it a low score, simply because you'll play through it from start to finish, granted, and you'll probably be able to play it a second time because there's watching eyes and secrets that you can find throughout the level. The game does a good way of actually showing you which items you've missed from the menus, so you can go back and collect the rest of them. So at a push you're probably going to get 2 plays out of this game at best. So once we've tallied all the scores, this comes in at a 7.8. Now I have to say this game is definitely worth the play. It's a refreshing take on platformers, but the only thing that slightly lets it down is once you've completed Max, you've pretty much done everything that it has to offer. So this is one of them titles I'll say, if you've got the money, definitely go out and get it, but if you're a bit strapped for cash, wait for this to come out on a digital deal because it's worth playing, but it might be worth it for the price to drop. So I hope you enjoyed this review, and as always guys, thank you very much for watching. Cheers, bye.